Hey everybody, I hope that you can hear me because my last couple of videos, I was able to hear what I was saying on my videos on my end, and then there were some people that could hear it too, but then when I uploaded it to YouTube, everybody and their mother was like, oh, we can't hear you, and people were refreshing their screens thinking it was them, so I apologize for that, but it wasn't you. It was something going on. um I am now speaking to you on a new MacBook Air. Well, it's not a new one. It's not the new ones that just came out. It's actually the previous version before it. But a friend of mine got it for me for my birthday. Well, it's actually an early birthday present because my birthday is May 1st. But he he kind of thought that maybe I would go ahead and get it because I was kind of like talking about it. And he not only got me a MacBook Air, but he did something really, really cool. He put the logo to my website, Zombie Game Online, on the back and on the inside of the MacBook Pro. Here's a picture of the back of my MacBook Air, rather. Hope you can see it clearly, but and then this is the inside of the MacBook Air. You know what? I probably erased that. Oh, I got it. Here is the inside of the MacBook Air. You can kind of see it. I'm sorry you can't really see it per se as clearly as I can, but you can see the skulls with the headphones on the inside besides the trackpad, and I am ecstatic. Um, the reason why I wanted a MacBook Air is because um, I started working under a contract for Apple as a customer representative, and I've always been really prejudiced against Macs. I mean, I've been gaming for a while, and I didn't become a PC gamer until maybe about a year or two ago. But I've noticed since beforehand that a lot of these games, they aren't really formatted for Mac as much, or Macs kind of get like the the not so new versions of applications and games. They kind of just, they're like, oh, a year later, oh, and we've just now made this for Mac, but this is, the previous version that doesn't have all the really cool stuff because Mac can't handle this, and that. Now, I haven't really played around with, like, as far as finding other games for it, but I do know that I can download Steam on it, and I am absolutely sure that the thousands and thousands of games that are on Steam are playable on my MacBook Air. Otherwise, I guess they wouldn't have them on there for me to download because they have like a certain version for Steam that you download for Mac. And I haven't really had the difference, but I don't know if they've taken out certain games. Maybe they aren't for Mac. I don't know. I haven't really explored Steam yet. I only downloaded my budget app on this MacBook Air, and I don't plan on really putting any games on it because for two reasons. MacBook Air, they are for like, I mean, they're powerful for what they are, but the memory size I think that I have is maybe 126 gigabytes. And 126 gigabytes when you're downloading games can really go by super, super, super fast. So, I'm trying to stay away from that. But two, the other reason why is because I do plan on using this while I'm at work because they are like hella thirsty at work. They want to shut down everything and block everything. Like they've even went as far as blocking Gmail at my job. That's how like pressed they are to make sure you're doing your work. You can't even access Gmail, okay? Um I want to be able to do it. I got like a hotspot on my phone because I changed the Metro PCS because I was sick and tired of paying Sprint over $100 a month when I can get the basically the same service with Metro PCS. And then I really wanted a hotspot on my Sprint phone, but they wanted to charge like, I don't know, I think it was like $30 extra a month for a hotspot when with Metro PCS it's an extra $5 a month. So basically I'm paying like $55 a month for what is it? I think it's unlimited text and data and phone, and then you get a certain amount of like 4G LTE or something like that. But I'm really just enjoying it. Um, I've been using it to do my work on the site, on ZGO. Speaking of ZGO, I had a little I had a little issue with ZGO. I had it on another server, and I don't know what happened, but like some hacker was trying to like replace files in there, and then Google contacted me and they were like, "Oh, your site is full of like malware, and it's going to that we're going to block it until you fix everything." So I had to have my friend fix it, but I kept on having issues with the site because I have I think it's WordFence, and it was like a constant alert where I couldn't do anything without some alert about somebody trying to change my files or whatever, or I don't know what they were trying to do with my website, but it was a hot mess. So I had to move it back to Bluehost, which is the other server that I was using before I moved it to another server. In doing that, they reset everything back to September, and all my articles went kaput from September to I think December. Everything just like completely disappeared, and I panicked because I go to conventions, and in order to get press passes you need to prove that you've been writing consistently and that you have traffic coming to your site every month. It was a wreck, but luckily my friend kept my files on the server of his host service, and he was able to restore everything. But a lot of the featured pictures that you have, those featured pictures are the pictures that show up when maybe you link it in Facebook and you see a picture along with the title of the article. The featured pictures didn't completely import in. So now what I've been doing, or what I was doing before I started making this video, is replacing those photos and updating them so that when I do apply for CE Week this week, as you guys, that's the Consumer Electronics Show. I went last year. I had a blast. It was amazeballs. I loved that. That was the first time I went, and it was great. But the first thing that they asked me on the registration form was the links to any articles that I had writing about CE Week, and I didn't have those before the restoration of my articles. So now that I have that, I can go ahead and apply, and it's on and popping. I should be able to get some passes to hopefully to what's the name, New York Comic Con, because I already have some for special edition. So that's the smaller New York Comic Con that they had, that's kind of like focused on comic book artists and stuff. So that's pretty cool. Any more update? Oh yeah, well, Beachbody totally fell off. There's a reason why. I was training for another job, but it was too much. Like, I was training for that job from 9 to 1 in the morning, 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. in the afternoon. Then I had to work Apple for a few hours, and then I had another class, like an upskill kind of extra training for Apple from 6 to 10 p.m. So that went Monday through Friday, and I was tired as hell at the end of the week. Like, it was really crazy. I had no time for myself. I had no time to talk to friends. I had like basically no social life other than, updating maybe on Facebook whenever I had a chance to breathe. and you know, it was a horror. So I actually dropped the morning class, 9 to 1. I was training for another job. I was just like, no, I can't do this. This is too fucking stressful, and I'd rather just deal with my hospital job and my Apple job and keep it pushing. So, um, along with that, I was not only not able to exercise, but and not have a social life, but I fell off with like making my own food because I was too tired to make my own food. So I ordered food a lot. Um, I gained some weight back. Um, what else? What else? What else? Oh, and I fell off on the site. Other than the whole attack thing that happened with the site, but I fell off on that, and it's been, I don't know. It's been crazy. I'm trying my best to get back on track, and hopefully there'll be some much better videos for me to put up for you guys. But oh, okay. Well, this video is going on like almost 12 minutes, so I think I'm gonna try and wrap it up. But thank you guys for letting me know before that my my videos had no sound to it. But I'm definitely going to work much harder, be more consistent with my videos, and I guess I don't know. There's just so much going on. I don't want to like talk your head off, but